Hi there, my name's Olivia Cagle and I'm a prenatal postnatal corrective exercise specialist and I'm the owner of Fitabulous Moms. I also help women to restore their diastasis. You may hear it pronounced diastasis or Diastasis Recti or Diastasis Recti. I don't really know the correct pronunciation. I call it diastasis. In this video, I just want to explain what it is and maybe some symptoms, okay? So it's the separation or the widening. It's a gap that of your right and left abdominal walls, okay? And in the middle is connective tissue that runs down and your abs are connected to that tissue, and that is called the Linea Alba. So when it starts to separate, and I'm going to make another video on what causes it, okay, later on. But the connective tissue starts getting real thin, and when it's healthy, it might feel like cartilage, and I've also heard silly putty. And when it's thinner, it'll feel more kind of like your cheek, but it can actually stretch out to the thinness of cellophane, okay? And your muscles follow along with that, and what happens is you don't have any support anymore over your pelvic and core region, and you've got a weak core going on, and it needs to be strengthened and healed, okay? So some of the symptoms of a diastasis is a pooch that won't go away. It keeps looking the same. Maybe your belly button looks different. I've had some people have innies and some people have outies. I've even had people that have lumps above and below the belly button. And so we've had to help get that restored back to normal. You may have lower back pain, a pooch when you're laying down and you try to sit up or maybe do a crunch. But crunches, if you have a diastasis, are no-nos. Also, you may have leakage of your pelvic floor, okay? So all of that is kind of goes together, and about 66% of women who have diastasis will have pelvic floor leakage, okay? And so that is important to deal with. Also, people wonder if when you need to start, how many fingers wide? How far should it go before you need to get help? I've heard that it says 3 or more. I've actually worked with women that have diastasis that have 2 fingers, just 2, because they're having symptoms of what I just told you. So I think it's important to really look at the symptoms of what's going on. And you also want to know how deep your finger goes in, instead of just seeing how many finger widths apart, because the depth is the most important, because you're touching in that connective tissue right there, and you're seeing how thin that connective tissue is, okay? So that's what diastasis is. Those are some symptoms. And if you're on my website below this video, you will see a link that I made a video on how to check for diastasis, okay? I will also put a link, if you see this video on YouTube, below with that link to my video that shows you how to check for it, okay? And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me, and I'll talk to you in another video. Bye-bye.